First of all, I want to say I've been playing WoW since 2008, and in my eyes, Classic Hardcore is the best version of this game ever. I really enjoy this game. I have reached level 60 on several characters, and the last death I can recall, as of making this video, happened back in summer. We are in March now, if that matters. Guess I'm good at staying safe, but this video is not going to be so much about technical survival out in the wild. In this video, I will mainly focus on add-ons I find useful that can make life easier for any adventurer, especially beginners. So let's jump into it. If I ever met an absolute beginner, the first thing I would always recommend is an add-on called Questie. In classic WoW, it can sometimes be hard to understand where to go and who to kill to complete a quest, or even where to find more quests in general. This add-on helps solve that problem. As an example, here on the minimap, I can see that I need to go here and kill kobolds, and if I shift-click, I can see the level of the mobs. It's very helpful on a hardcore server to avoid getting into sticky situations where high-level mobs could overpower you. Here I picked up another quest for the sake of this video, where I need to kill wolves and collect their meat. You can see that on the mobs I need to kill, their portrait has a bag icon. This means they can drop an item I need for the quest, in this case, meat. No drop. Here the quest item drops, and because of this add-on, I can clearly see that it's a quest item. Without this add-on, it's very easy to miss a quest item, or even accidentally sell it to a vendor. Now look here, this mob has a sword icon on its portrait, which means I just need to eliminate some of them to complete the quest. Another thing Questie helps with is when you've completed all the quests in your zone and aren't sure where to go next. If that happens, you can always open the minimap and see relevant quests for your level in other zones. I personally find this very helpful while playing Classic. Yes, I know what some of you might be thinking, the RestedXP add-on. I won't cover much about it in this video because I plan to make a separate video on it. I did try the add-on and can say, yes, it is very helpful. But the gameplay feels very automated with it. Go here, talk to this guy, go there, slay those mobs, be careful in this area. Yes, I do understand that Questie kinda does the same, but definitely not on the same level. It's always your choice about what add-ons to use. Do you want some guidance with quests, or do you truly want to get the full classic WoW experience with that sense of discovery and adventure? Now, since we are on the hardcore server, it's kind of fun to see when other players perish, but to be able to see the deaths of the unfortunate ones, you need to activate it first. You don't really need any add-on to do it. Simply go to the options, and in the search bar, type hardcore. Here you can set it up to see only people from your guild dying or from the whole server. On my server, there are currently around 1,000 characters dying per day, so it can spam a lot. After doing that, there is actually one more final step to make it work. Press enter in chat and type /join hardcore deaths. You will need to write hardcore deaths together. Now you are able to see the death announcements. To remove this annoying white text on your screen if you don't like it, go back to options and set the alerts to never. Enjoy? Next add-on. I'll be honest, it's my top favourite. Bagnon. Here I am on one of my bank characters to demonstrate it. This is how your typical bags and inventory look without the add-on. It can get very messy and sometimes hard to navigate. Now I'm going to turn on the add-on. Now, look, everything looks so compact and easy to navigate. It also shows what's in your bank. Of course, you cannot drag or use any items from it. It also shows items I have across all my characters. Here, you can see that I have tin ore in my bank as well, not just in my inventory. It even shows if I have the items on different characters from the server. I find it very useful, especially when combined with professions. And here's a small trick. You can always combine it with the Atlas Loot add-on to easily see if you might have a needed item on one of your other characters. And I almost forgot, another cool feature is that you can see all the gold across all your characters on the server. Pretty cool, right? Another important thing to do, I would say, is create a bank character. This is especially important on a hardcore server, as it allows you to store all your gold and valuable items in case you die. Get your bank character to the nearest capital city by following the road. You might encounter some dangerous mobs along the way, but if you stay cautious, you'll make it safely. Now, to maximise the potential of your bank character, I recommend you get this add-on, Auctionator. Once you have this add-on, go to the auction house. Press this tab here, then press Full Scan. And wait for it to finish. I recommend doing this full scan once or twice per day. By doing that, you will have access to the most current prices from the auction house. And in the next clip, I'm going to explain why it is very useful to have that data. Now, to demonstrate, I have turned off the Bagnon add-on to keep things simple. But take a look. When I mouse over items, it shows me the vendor price and auction price. And if I shift-click, it displays the price for the entire stack. It is very useful to know what is worth selling on the auction house and what is not. And don't forget to run the full scan from time to time to keep up with the latest prices. So now, whenever you are out in the wild and your bags are full, you can easily identify what to vendor and what to send to your bank character for selling. Auctionator also makes life much more easier when selling items. Click on the Selling tab. Right-click on any item and it will automatically set the price to the most relevant one, and place your auction first in line for that item. It saves you a lot of time, is very simple to use, and is one of my top favourite add-ons for WoW. Next, I would like to talk about world buffs. At the moment on the Anniversary server, only the Onyxia buff is available for Alliance players, but Horde has one extra buff called Rend. The Onyxia buff is very strong, especially for low levels. You can get it from level 1 even, and you get it for 2 hours of gameplay, meaning if you log off, it will not expire. If you're wondering where this buff comes from, let me explain. When the raid group successfully kills Onyxia, the boss drops a quest item, Onyxia's head. This head is then turned into the relevant NPC in the major cities, Stormwind for Alliance and Orgrimmar for Horde, triggering the quest completion and granting the Onyxia buff to all players in the city. And it doesn't matter what layer you are on. All you need to do is be in the city at the right time. But when is the right time, you may ask? Well, to know that time, you can do the following. Join the official Discord server of the Realm, as guilds typically announce when they're going to drop the buff. Or, taking our guild as an example, we usually have timers written in our guild message of the day. Alternatively, you can just follow the hype in trade chat. Normally, it starts about 20 minutes before the buff, with warlocks selling summons to the city. I think we're done for now. Of course, there's a lot more that could be covered, but I wanted to focus on the essentials that I personally find the most useful. I hope you found something helpful in this video. If you did, consider subscribing for more content and giving the video a like. I'd really appreciate it. Stay safe out there and good luck on your hardcore journey.